tazas, which means 7 cups, because it's like a river that has all these little step pools. Way out to get to the waterfall on this dusty dirt road. Waterfalls. This is crazy. We're in this deep gorge. Whoa. These are 7 tazas. Here we are. For the vlog. Whoa, the 7 tazas, and we're deep in this canyon. It's beautiful, huh? Hey, smile. Cute. Epic scenery. Incredible waterfall. We're like, okay, yeah. Here we are, almost to Chillán. And it's flat and green and cloudy. Beautiful. And we saw volcanoes and baby chicks. Chicken with its babies. Lots of animals. And yeah. Via Illinois, quick, film it. Illinois.
No lo vi.
Oh. This sign said Villa, Illinois. And I was like, wow, there's a place in Chile called Illinois. Here we are crossing a river.
Sí, el río Ñuble.
Ah, sí, ahora. Ahí, agüita. Then we arrived to Chillán Viejo, where we spent the night. Chillán Viejo. Chillán was about 3 hours from the 7 Tazas Park, and about halfway to our final destination of Coñaripe. This is what Plaza de Armas looks like in San Esteban. We walked around the historic sector of Chillán Viejo, which is actually where the first president and liberator of Chile, Bernardo O'Higgins, was born. What, kitty? You're so cute. You're so cute. Are you going?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we survived Chillán, la ciudad del movimiento. There were some earthquake scares last night, but we actually didn't feel any of them. And there was no big one. The Airbnb we stayed in was really crusty. We had a super hard time falling asleep. We didn't even want to get under the blankets because it was that crusty. But then in the middle of the night we were cold and just did. But there were so many dogs barking like literally all night that it was hard to fall asleep. But yeah, we didn't want to shower either. The bathroom smelled like pee. It was like a room in someone's house. But it was cheap, so whatever. We're heading to our final destination where we're staying in a very nice luxury cabin. So it's okay that we had a crusty night. Yeah, we'll be in Coñaripe soon. We survived Chillán. So this stretch of the drive from Chillán heading down south towards Coñaripe was super nice. The clouds were pretty, and the further south we got, the greener it got. So that was very nice. And we actually took a slight detour to stop in Temuco for lunch before heading over to Coñaripe. Okay, so we're in Temuco, and here's a delicious cazuela. Some, what is this, sopapilla? Fried bread. Pebre, some sort of fried bread thing. Cazuela. So we arrived to our final destination of Coñaripe, which is this small little town in the south, in between all of these lakes. And as you can see, it's super green and there's a bunch of lakes everywhere. Okay, so we arrived to our Airbnb and this is the bed, and the view from the bed is a river, and look at, there's cows. Bed, and then view from the bed, river, and cows. I've adapted to Chilean culture and now I drink lots of tea. This is the view we woke up with. Oh my god, the river and the cloudy mountains. And I got these cute chucao earrings. Chucao is a type of bird that lives in the south. That's so cute. And they make this cute sound. And there's some guy selling handmade bird earrings. And I got chucao Aren't they cute? Look at the little two cow earrings. So this region has lots of active volcanoes, as you can see on the map. Here are just 4 of the many active volcanoes in the region. And right above the town of Coñaripe, there's a volcano called Volcano Villarrica. And so because of the active volcanoes, there are lots of hot springs and lots of geothermal activity. So we ended up going to 2 of them. Oh, you can see the steam coming up from behind. Look how big these leaves are. Oh my God. Look. Whoa. Look who's coming. I know, the water's so cold. Wow. I know. All right, go. I'll call you. This place had a bunch of different big hot pools with all different temperatures. So you could choose which temperature pool you liked and jump around to different pools. Whoa. Smells like sulfur. It's been raining. Ferns.
Raining ferns?
What?
Raining ferns?
It's raining ferns. Trying to get the ferns. There. Black sand beach. Rainy. Wow, so beautiful. Yesterday was rainy, but today's sunny. And there's Basthian coming because we forgot to close the gate of our Airbnb driveway. We're gonna go to Wilo Wilo today. So exciting. Thanks for closing that. Here we are. We're driving to Wilo Wilo and it's so beautiful out. It rained yesterday, but now everything's green and it's clear today. And you can kind of see Volcán Villarrica. But now we're turning, so you can't. But anyways, look how nice. We saw waterfalls. It's so green. It's so beautiful. There's a lake down there. Lake Coñaripe. Oh, so beautiful. We can take a photo of the volcano and everything. Alright. View of Calafquén Lake and Coñaripe over there in the distance. Hola amigos. This lake is Lago Panguipulli, and it's almost to Huilo Huilo, and it's just south of Coñaripe and Lago Calafquén. This is the Fui River, which is inside the Huilo Huilo Nature Preserve. Wow, we're in a waterfall! We're in a waterfall! Wildflowers. Whoa, these are olivillo trees, I think. It's pretty cool. So we're here on this cliff and we found the Chilean national flower, the Copiwe. That one's closed. That one over there is open. There it is. There's some over there. Copiwe. Way down there. The river. Rio Fui. Wow, scary. Puerto Fui. And there's a volcano over there. Volcán Choshuenco. Pretty big, huh? Ahí está, Volcán Choshuenco. The building is cool. Whoa, Volcán Choshuenco. Reporting live from Lake Panguipulli. Whoa, we were driving back, there's the road, and we just saw this place to pull over, so we just pulled over and got in the lake. And there is Volcano Choshuenco. Is that nice? And the water feels so good. With your eyes. Do you see the black smoke coming out of the top of it? Whoa! Volcán Villarrica! Do you see the smoke though, right? You don't have to hold down with your finger. You can just tap it and it records and then zoom in.
Ya sé cómo se hace, güey. Estaba haciendo más como...
Wow. Oh, this is the tiny lake.
¿Vlog?
Vlog. Going back home from Huilo Huilo. We didn't like it that much. Or we'd only went to like 2 places, but we paid like 30 minutes. Anyways, there's a Volcán Choshuenco. And then over here, Volcán Villarrica. And then sunset. Lush it is. We're going early in the morning to Termas El Rincón. Yeah. It's pretty. That's why I want to get this vlog. In a hot spring, it's to the waterfall. So these hot springs, while very pretty, were not as warm as the other ones. They were just not warm enough. They were warm enough to keep you warm, but then if you got out of the water even a little bit, then you were chilly. So that's my only complaint. But it was nice because there was way less people there. So we almost had the place to ourselves. Should we touch this one? It's pretty. No, it's not pretty. Yo creo que sí. Ay. Pretty. Then we moved to this smaller tub, but it was actually warmer, so that was nice because it was cozier and we stayed in for longer. Waterfall. They're clear. Oh yeah. Hi cuties. Mommy chicken. Baby chicken, baby chicken. Cute little baby chickens. Hi cuties. You guys are really cute. You're cute. Baby chicken. Hi baby. Here we found a secret lake. Okay, so this lake is much smaller than Lake Calafcan, which is the big one that Coñaripe is on. And if you see where it said Yancawe, that's where our Airbnb is. So this little lake here, Lake Peyaifa, was right next to our Airbnb. And as you can see, it's surrounded by huge mountains. It's actually a glacial lake. Very cool. Yeah, so we found it and actually went kayaking the very next day after we found it. Beautiful. Are you excited? Pesado for not being excited. Whoa, this is cute.
Voy a cortarlo, lo voy a llamar normal.
There comes the rain. Oh, it's raining over there. You can see. Oh, the rain is coming for us. We better go. So I'm waking up. And look outside. Look outside. Wow. I'm here. And I wake up. And that's the view. Ganso. Oye, Hong Kong. All right, so we're back at Lago Peyaifa, except this is the next day and we're here to go kayaking. Kayaking was super cheap. It was only like $7 an hour. Yeah, and there's all these really cool sunken tree stumps. All right, here I have a papapleto, which is a completo, but instead of a hot dog, it's French fries. French fries, tomato, avocado, mayonnaise. Yummy. Okay, so I'm here at the sunken forest, and what's really cool is that all of these trees were out of the water just like 50 years ago, 60 years ago. And how it happened, how this forest got sunken was in 1960, the biggest earthquake ever recorded in history happened just like 70 miles away in Valdivia. And that earthquake was a 9.6. Anyway, so during that earthquake, so here's the shoreline behind me. All of this forest was like lifted up a little bit more, and then the earthquake happened, and so this whole chunk just sort of slid down a little bit. So then you have this ghost forest that is now all sunken stumps. Isn't that crazy? All right, here we are out here in the Bosque Hundido, sunken forest. This was all a forest. Here we are, Lago Pelleifa in the sunken forest. Spooky. There's the shore behind us, but this would have been the old shoreline, right where the trees end before the earthquake of 1960. Also, you can see that this is a glacial lake, and right there is a moraine. All right, pretty impressive. So a glacier would have just been sitting right in here, Lago Pelleifa, and right there actually you can see that there's like a moraine that borders this edge of the lake. And over there when the mountains are taller, whoa, it's just glacially carved out. What? I know, it's kind of spooky. You can see the trees down below. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna hit a tree. Scary! Scary. Oh, spooky. Here we are in the sunken forest. It's a tall one. Pretty weird. Pretty weird. Look, there's that tall one there. Beautiful. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, Hawaii.
I know the mountains behind kind of look like Hawaii. It's so green. Wow. All right, we're trying to get to a beach over there. Let's go. We made it to this little beach. We made it. Getting windy. Here's the house. The only way you can get here is by boat. There's no roads to get you here. It's way out in the middle of the lake. And we're looking for a waterfall. There's supposedly a waterfall nearby. I don't know where it is though. There's some pigs and javali up there. There's Basthian. We're gonna walk up from where we left our kayaks to see the cascada, the waterfall. I know, it's kind of disappointing, the waterfall, but you know, there it is. All right, so short walk away, there's a little waterfall. Can't really see much though. Whoa.
Nothing now?
The baby. No, I don't think so. The baby. The baby has stripes on his back. Here we go. Back to the mainland. Okay, so this he landed on Basthian's kayak?
Oh, down it up. What you there?
Oh, he saved it. It was in the water and he saved it. And now we're gonna bring it to shore. It's drinking water right now. Alright, so we're approaching the limit of the sunken forest. So this would have been the old shoreline because this is where the sunken forest ends. So this would have been the old shoreline. Crazy, huh? And there's the real shoreline. All right, after kayaking, we jumped in the lake. What's your review of Lake Payaifa?
10 de 10.
Wait, say it closer to the camera. What's
10 de 10?
10 de 10? 10 out of 10. Basthian really likes this lake. So do I. It's nice. So we wanted to buy some honey because on the sides of the road, they always have these signs that say miel, which means honey, eggs. Today we're having a chill day. We're just going gift shopping for gifts in town, and we bought a kelpewe bag, my favorite bird in Santiago that also lives in the south, and my favorite bird here we haven't seen yet. This is the main plaza of Coñaripe. Pretty cute. Then we took a short little trip to go visit the town of Panguipulli. So Basthian's gonna stay in the car, but we're here in Panguipulli. And here's this famous church here, German style church, because the south of Chile was colonized by Germans. So we're gonna go see this little church, and you can kind of see the lake behind me, Lake Panguipulli. There it is, the church. Here it is. All right, this is the main little area of Panguipulli, the lake side. Here in Panguipulli. Short trip to Panguipulli. Alright, we're getting lunch and we saw a chimney sweep. Look, this guy's a chimney sweep. I've never seen a chimney sweep in real life. Look, he's getting his sweeper ready. There he is, sweeping the chimney. The clouds are crazy. It's like there's low ones and then there's up high ones that are like sweepy. Here we are looking for bandurias in the Chilean countryside. Bandurias are my favorite Chilean bird. And when I came to the south in 2019, I liked them a lot because their beaks reminded me of those bubonic plague doctor masks, and they like freaked me out. But I still really liked them. So now we're back to see some more. Finally, we see banduria, my favorite Chilean bird of the south. We're hunting them to get photos of them. And I got my binoculars. Let's see if you can see. There he is. There's a bunch of them. We've been looking for these guys the whole trip and we finally found them. These are some of the photos that we ended up getting with the camera of the bandurias. They're so cute. These are piñones. I've never tried them before. And they come from the araucaria tree. But people eat them here. We're waiting to buy avocado. All right, so there was a guy selling bonsais. I'll include a photo of me that he took with his bonsais. And he sold baby ones. And yeah, it'll take a lot of years for it to get to be a cool looking bonsai, but now we have a bonsai. What are we gonna name it?
No sé todavía.
Well, we'll think about it.
Bifida can develop your malformation.
Causes fluid buildup in the brain. It can be pretty uncomfortable, but sometimes if you adjust the patient's head position,
It helps relieve the
It's raining. Here we are in our cabin. It's raining. So today we have a lazy watch Netflix in bed day. Rain. What? I was listening for the noise. We thought we heard a noise. Alright, so here we are. Show. And there's the small church. Right here. It's like a small church. Here, I'm gonna drive by this way so we can see.
No se ve, ahí está.
There it is. It's like the entrance to the road where our Airbnb is. There's that little church. And there's another one in town too. Anyways, we're going to get lunch at the... is this open? No. We're going to get lunch at the restaurant that's right nearby. And we want to buy some honey too. It's really rainy though. Today's the rainy day. Our last full day here. It's pretty crazy. Whoa. Super windy today. Whoa. Está muy windy. Look at this thing. Will you take a big video of me to go up to this? Rotate. That behind. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. You wanna hang out with us on the beach? Hey buddy. It's windy today. Oh, let's run. It's starting to rain. The rain has arrived. You can't even like barely see. And it's super windy. It's really windy and the rain is, yeah, it is. It's like hitting us. They're pulling in the worm. They're pulling it in. This man is getting the stuff out of the water. But it's raining and cold. He must be so cold. Does that feel good? Good idea. Here we're trying to break up some firewood to put in the little fireplace. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're leaving our Airbnb for the last time. We left and then it turns out we accidentally took the towels with us. Look at the mountain, look how beautiful. It looks really pretty. We had driven like 25 minutes and he texted us and was like, where are the towels? And we realized that we had left the towels in the car, like the Airbnb towels, because we had gone swimming with them, whatever. Anyways, we just drove back to return the towels And now we're leaving for the second time for real. So here we go. And what would you rate the Airbnb? 10 out of 10. We would rate it 10 out of 10. It was a really good Airbnb. Do you agree?
Mm.
Good location, good. The cabin itself was really nice, right next to a river, lots to do, good price. 10 out of 10. Whoa.
The beat one.
Okay, big. So it's a far drive back to Santiago, so we did it in 2 days, just like on the way down. So here we are driving to stay in Concepcion this time, to spend the night, and then the next day after that, we'll head back to Santiago. Alright, so we arrived to our Airbnb in Concepcion, and we're just here one night, so we're in a tiny little apartment, but we're on the 15th floor. It's so scary. First time in Concepcion. So high. Ah! So the architect of this university campus was actually inspired by the UC Berkeley campus, which is why they built a Campanile Tower here, and it's actually called the Campanile. And they even planted California redwoods here, LOL. Crossing the, oh, there's one there too.
Esa no. Ahora.
Rio Bio Bio. We're crossing. We're in Concepcion, crossing the big puente. Basthian's activity. Here you can see there's a big river that runs through Concepcion, and there's 2 bridges that cross it. So we crossed one and then went back on the other. Super wide, really? Wow, it's super wide. Look, there's some statues there. Now we're crossing back on a different bridge, crossing back over the Bio Bio River, and you can actually see down there to the east is the bridge that we just came over. But, alright. We decided we like Conce. What rating do you give Concepcion?
Un 7.
A 7? Me too. Santiago, I give a 7.5 for comparison. Bought some fresh strawberries and raspberries on the side of the highway. Fruit on the side of the highway. And just like that, we're home.